Just what you want when you're short on points and confidence. A visit from the Premiership's leading scorer, and his sidekick too, of course. Manchester United won here in the Carling Cup 8 days ago without either of them in the starting lineup. Birmingham are without the suspended Muzzy Izzet after his unlucky dismissal at Tottenham. So Nicky Butt, once of Old Trafford of course, comes back into the side. And United have Cristiano Ronaldo in their midfield again after his suspension on Monday. Smith and Richardson also come in. And there's a welcome return to the first team scene for the ever-popular Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's among the substitutes after 19 months away, in which time he's had 2 knee operations. Richardson, almost dispossessed by Johnson. Scholes' ball, it's a good ball too to Richardson. This is really promising. Oh, it's gone in! And Van Nistelrooy is claiming it, but that might have come off Upson. And Steve Bruce, what, 4 minutes played? He must be thinking, how could it possibly get any worse? Richardson drove it across, and well, that may well be Van Nistelrooy's touch. Well, Van Nistelrooy seems to be claiming it. It seems to have perhaps taken a touch off Van Nistelrooy from Upson. Heskey, but O'Shea just got there ahead of him. Pennant's corner. Well, flick from Heskey, and it's blocked by Scholes. Heskey's flick, and, well, Scholes has got some part of his body on that. Well, what a relief it must be for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. His last first-team appearance for United was in the 2004 FA Cup final against Millwall. And then Clemens is adjudged to be fouled by Smith. So free kick. Pennant to the left of the ball, Clemens to the right. But Yarashik is the man who's most likely to hit this. Oh, he's hit that well! And Van der Sar held it well. Really clean strike, but Van der Sar, goalkeeper of his quality, was always going to deal with that. And now Ronaldo, who's struggled to get into the game so far. And Manchester United are furious that that free kick hasn't gone their way for Nicky Butt's challenge on Ronaldo, and it's led to a Birmingham counter-attack here. Heskey, oh, and the odds go in! Jamie Clapham has equalised. Well, Manchester United are going to be furious about that. But it's so important for Birmingham. The United players are surrounding referee Webb. And the referee backpedaling away. They claim that Ronaldo was fouled by Nicky Butt. Oh, well, Butt clearly seems to have caught Ronaldo, and it would seem from that Manchester United have a good case. But Birmingham weren't going to let that worry them. Heskey found Clapham, and Van der Sar should have kept that out. Rooney's flick, Van Nistelrooy could be in. Oh, Taylor's lost it! Well, that's a good recovery. Because he gave Van Nistelrooy a sight of the ball here. Oh dear. That must have given him a flutter or two. Steve Bruce, of course, knows his opposite number well, very well. He's been United's manager now for 19 years plus. Here's Rooney, lovely turn. Oh, that was not far away. And Nistelrooy. Superb turn by Rooney. And he is threatening just to produce something. Again, Heskey the target, this time away by O'Shea. And the free kick goes Manchester United's way for Heskey's challenge on O'Shea. Scholes, beautifully stroked forward by Scholes. Smith, Rooney's in, and he scored! And that is an outstanding goal on the counter-attack by Manchester United. For the second time in the match they lead. This time it's Wayne Rooney. And the rule of Rooney to date for Manchester United is when he scores, they win. Smith's ball left by Van Nistelrooy, and it was perfectly into the path of Rooney. What an economical piece of work this was by Rooney. One touch, two touch, into the net. Just placed it beautifully. Rooney's 11th goal of the season and his 10th in the Premiership. And again, it's up to see how Birmingham can respond. Van der Sar had to make that his, and he might just have been caught by Heskey's boot. Well, O'Shea is unhappy about the way that Heskey challenged for the ball. Manchester United players around the referee, who's checking to see if Van der Sar's all right. And he says, that's where he caught me. Well, he has caught Van der Sar, but I think everyone in football will tell you that Emile Heskey is certainly not a dirty player. And away by Smith. Rooney for Van Nistelrooy. He knows that was a chance. Sir Alex, who has a birthday on Saturday, when he'll be 64. I think I feel a musical montage coming on. But has picked out Cunningham. Needs a good cross. Yaroshik. Van Nistelrooy. Rooney through the legs of Martin Taylor, and Rooney. Oh my! Now that would have been some goal. Through the legs of Martin Taylor, then the chip. That was really close. That would have been a goal to remember. So here comes Walter Pandiani, who may not be of Birmingham for too much longer, who famously said Birmingham's the last place he wanted to be before actually signing on a permanent basis last summer. But now the talk is of a £1 million move to Espanyol. Kilkenny then. Let's see what his delivery's like. Not bad. Oh, appeals for handball. Johnson, and it's in! And it is Pandiani who scored! He might not be a Birmingham player for too much longer, but he's just scored a big goal for City. He's made it 2-2. This would be a huge point for Birmingham City. Walter Pandiani, only his second goal of the season. There were appeals there against handball, and they were certainly worthy appeals. Johnson picked out Pandiani, who found the net. And he might not be at Birmingham this time next week, but he'll be fondly remembered if that goal results in a point for Birmingham. And here now is the return of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The most super of super subs. back as a Manchester United first-team player after 19 months away. Fletcher is caught by Butt. Heskey. Pandiani again. Oh! Well, it lacked power from Pandiani, but it was on target. And that is the final whistle. A huge point for Steve Bruce. But another setback in the Premiership for Manchester United and Sir Alex Ferguson against the team second bottom of the table. Walter Pandiani, who might be on his way next month with the equaliser to make it 2-2. And that sequence of Manchester United winning every time Rooney scores is over. It's finished. Birmingham City 2, Manchester United 2.
Well, it was a wonderful game of football. And of course you want your team to turn up. You're playing against the good team there is in Europe, in my opinion. And you want your team to turn up, and by God they did. They had a right good go at United and got a result which I think they deserved.
Jamie, that was a night to remember for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice. I found myself up in the box, which doesn't happen very often. But I'm just delighted with the result. It's been a hard few months. We're all trying to get in the right direction and get us forward and out of the bottom three. Hopefully tonight's result is going to help us get out there.
And the man who scored the equaliser for 2-2, Walter Pandiani, we read that he might not be a Birmingham City player for much longer. What can you tell us about that?
I read that and hear that and see that and all. We've had an offer from a couple of Spanish clubs, but I would be crazy to be letting him go before I bring anybody through the door. We've only gone him and Emile Heskey fit at the moment. I mean, Mikel has been struggling for the last 4 or 5 months, so I don't think I'll be letting anybody go just yet.